Big Cars, powering British Challenge Mixed Martial Arts throughout 2016. www.bigcars.co.uk.
Moving on to fight number 14 is an amateur fight at the 155-pound lightweight division. This is once again another title contest for over three 3-minute rounds. Welcoming into the cage, in the red corner, Geir Kare Nyland. And welcoming his opponent in the blue corner, fighting out of BKK Fighters, Joe Hardy!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at BCMMA14. Amateur title time once again, 155-pound belt on the line. Geir Nyland of Team Norway in the black with grey trim and the shaved head, taking on BKK Fighters, Joe Harding in the black with white, the white with black trim, I beg your pardon. Second of 3 amateur title fights on the card tonight. We've got the light heavyweights up next. That promises to be a barn burner. I expect some fast and furious action here, Josh.
Yeah, Harding with the front kick. Such an explosive young fighter, particularly in those scrambles.
Now we can see Steve Aimable in the corner. Oh, it's a huge right hand! A huge right hand from Joe Harding.
Well, he tried to follow up, but the Norwegian straight back to his feet.
And that's certainly going to give Geir Nyland something to think about. Nyland bulldozing his man into the cage.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to stay standing too long with shots like that coming his way. Connected well up against the cage here. Oh, Harding tries the big whizzer to the left hand. Nice combination.
A lot of support for the BKK Fighters man in the building this evening. And speaking of support, I was just saying before we were interrupted by that big right hand, we see Steve Aimable in the corner there. He's got a title fight later on this evening, but he's out to support his teammate Joe Harding in his own quest for the gold. Harding looking strong up against the cage now. Geir Nyland fighting him every step of the way though, Josh.
Yeah, Harding trying to get that body lock over the elbow, so if he cranks down hard to the right, he'll break the posture and the post of Nyland all in one go.
Instruction there from Rich Mitchell. Oh, and that was a low blow. And the referee calls time. I believe that might have been what the referee was warning him about initially.
Yeah, I think so. Not deliberate at all, just unfortunate.
And he's not going to take a point this time, I believe, but we did just hear referee Rich Mitchell say final warning, 2 in a row. It can happen in those clinch positions. You're obviously aiming for the body. Things don't always go to plan in a fight situation, though.
Oh, big kick from Harding all the way through to the back leg. Lovely timing. Earned himself a takedown with that kick.
Looking to go to work on top now as Joe Harding. Awkward guard from Nyland. Not letting his man get through, but Harding, it seems, content to just chip away from this position for now.
Yeah, single butterfly hook for Nyland. I don't think we're going to see too much more progress in the rest of this round, but you've got to say this first round is going to go the way of Joe Harding.
Harding
far
was
more decisive,
couple
of big strikes.
There was punches to the back of the head there, Josh.
I mean, look, he dropped him with a big right hand, he dropped him with a right kick, and he did some damage with some knees as well, so really good work for Joe Harding in this first 3 minutes here.
That's going to be a long way back for Geir Nyland now. And you have to wonder about the mental toll it takes when you drop like that with one shot early in a fight. It's a lot to come back to. It's a big hill to climb.
Well, I mean, you saw immediately he wanted to close the distance and really didn't want to stay on the outside anymore.
Do take the time to check out our sponsors here at BCMMA, Big Cars, www.bigcars.co.uk, making this show possible. Fighting Force Fitness and GB Visuals, our valued sponsors this evening. Second round of this amateur lightweight title fight about to get underway. Geir Nyland versus Joe Harding. One more amateur contest to come before we're on to the pros. That was a nice leg kick from the BKK man.
Yeah, both landing just above the knee. Nyland opening up with a couple of big kicks now.
And that was a nicely targeted knee by Harding. Turning his man on the cage, or trying to at least.
Yeah, Nyland finds himself in this closed position again. What's he going to do from here, though? What kind of takedown combinations has he got? Keeps trying to work that knee behind Joe Harding. It's a good strategy, but Harding wise so far.
Great power from Harding there, but Nyland just finding him back every step of the way. Crushing him up against the cage. Harding doing his level best to try and escape here, though. Taking a few knees to the inside of the thigh, and it's not much, Josh, but it's all adding up with the cage control.
It is. It's good pressure from Nyland here. This is probably the most sustained portion he's had, but oh, who's going to get up in this scramble? Nyland looks like he's coming on top with mount, and that arm could be in a lot of danger of Joe Harding if Nyland sees fit to attack it.
Looking to come out of the back door.
Triangle here.
Joe
He needs
Harding
to cup that elbow and try and lace his legs underneath him. This could be a nice position for the Norwegian. Oh, but Harding pops out.
Putting his man back up against the cage is Harding. And it really has been a seesaw battle of a fight between these two young lightweights. Nyland now gaining control on the cage. He's done a lot of good work so far in this round. You've got to think he's taking this one so far on the judges' scorecards. Could take something significant from Harding to pull this one back.
Well, I think if it stays like this, we're going to be going 1 round apiece. Good pressure from Nyland. He can't really do a whole lot with it. But it is cage control and it is pressure nonetheless, and those short shots are all going to help.
And not able to actually affect the takedown. Harding, though, trying to come out on top here.
Trying to get upper body control as well to close his man down. Nyland accepts the closed guard. And it's only going to be with the last 10 seconds. Will that 10 seconds be enough to earn Harding the round? That's the question, because I don't think it will be. Nyland scrambled his way to a good position for slightly longer than this earlier on in the round. Could well be 1 round apiece here, albeit by the narrowest of margins.
Well, all will be decided in this 3rd and final frame. Joe Harding and Geir Nyland have just 3 minutes to settle this one. One more amateur title fight to come. And it's the big boys, the light heavyweights. But 3 minutes will decide the fate of Geir Nyland and Joe Harding in the lightweight division. Seconds out, 3rd and final round on the deck here at BCMMA14. Brad Wharton and Josh Palmer calling the action for you from Charters Hall in Colchester, UK. Big thanks to anyone joining us here on the live stream. Of course, we do apologise for the difficulties we've had with the sound this evening.
Oh, good pick up from Nyland. And Harding tried a bit of a flashy exit, but gave up the takedown.
Channeling a bit of Eddie Gordo there with a bit of capoeira. And we see the cage burn there on the back of Harding. What was a pretty solid round of pressure from the Norwegian.
Sucking both legs together now. Good pick up from Harding. Holds on to the hips well.
And you've got to think Harding is going to be content to put some minutes on the clock here, Josh.
Yeah, good head deflection from Nyland, but he's going to have to be a lot more explosive than this. He's got his post ready, but he's really got to try and get back up quickly.
There's still time for Geir Nyland to get back into this fight. It's going to take something spectacular, but we've seen it before.
Yeah, Harding going back to the hips again. And this is all he's really got to keep doing, is stay on those hips, pull them out when they start to find their way back up the cage. It can be very hard to separate someone here. Of course, you're not getting hit. There's no real offense coming other than being firmly secured on the mat.
Time ticking away for Nyland. And with every second, Joe Harding gets a little bit closer to BC MMA gold. Must be so close, he can taste it at this point, Josh. Nyland really just trapped at this juncture. Trying to get those hips out, trying to get back to his feet. Joe Harding just staying hard and heavy on top.
Yeah, Harding doing a great job of staying connected. What he hasn't done is allow any space whatsoever. He's made sure that he stayed glued to his man. He's been there in transitions. He's nearly worked his way to the back here. So it's a dogged and hard-fought performance from him. It's going to be enough for him to take this two rounds to one. I'm fairly certain of that. But after, you know, a good opening first round, it really has been a battle of attrition.
Both men certainly displaying a lot of grit and toughness in this one. A final takedown attempt from Geir Nyland. He's not going to have time to do anything with it. And the fight's over. Joe Harding should be taking home the belt if all's well. Be very surprised to see this one go the other way, Josh, but nonetheless,
Yeah, you
a
never know.
spirited effort from Geir Nyland.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner. In the blue corner, Joe Harding.